Right. Namaste once again. So let's start with our huffing breath, the huffing technique, if that's okay with everyone. Have you been doing your practices on your own a little? And I think some of you have, and some of you have been getting some a little less, but we'll see. So the huffing breath is very clear to you. You take a slow, deep breath in, keep your belly in particular very relaxed. Take the full breath in, and then you open your mouth wide and go expel as much as you can. Then stop. Release your stomach. Let it relax. Half again. 3, 4, 5, as many times as your body allows. Don't push it. Don't give yourself a target that I need to do so many times and so on. Chali, let's start. Take a slow deep breath in. Stop. Relax belly. Stop. Relax belly. And then if you feel anything in the throat, be clear. Clear. And then we can throw it in a spittoon or a bowl or something. So let's continue. Come on, everybody, please do it. Ah, there I see Nehaji. Nehaji, a question for you. How was your experience last night uh, with the Krishna's flute?
Yesterday I didn't got any cough or anything. I slept well.
Okay. No, but after doing it, did you breathe better and so on?
Uh, at night I was just because I don't do it in the evening or any other time. I just do it only when I feel like okay, let me start
Okay.
just to do it. So at night when I before going to sleep, I just tried to do few of the breaths to the belly because I
Okay.
have to make a continuous effort to breathe through the nose. So when I did that, I felt much more relaxed and better.
And you slept better. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep asking you. In fact, I sent you a message yesterday in the group as well. And you keep coming to my mind, particularly because you have difficulty with your nasal breathing. It seems to be blocked, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So I want you specifically to do a little more work with the with all the kriyas, but especially with the Anulom Vilom and the Krishna's flute. So please do a little more on that. You'll get very good results.
Yeah, so you mean like I should be doing this like for few times in the evening time, right?
If you can do it in the evenings, it won't hurt you. It
Okay.
won't hurt you. And the more you are able to do it, you will cleanse your system, you'll breathe better, and you'll get very good results.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm specifically focusing more on you than anybody else because you have been talking about your condition and your difficulty with the breath through the nose and so on. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, yes, that's correct.
Hello?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no
So,
there's no smell and taste since 5 years now.
mm, wow.
So so
Wow.
that is all
Wow.
what is blocked in. And I think if I could be able to do much of the breathing through, I mean,
Mm.
this exercise from still from the throat, and then I can take up, it will be much better for me. But I'm not able to take it up.
Yeah.
I can do it max till the throat chakra also it happens rarely, but I cannot take it up more than that.
Yeah, so that probably indicates that there are blockages in the throat, particularly, and because of that, you probably have a little bit of a sinus condition as well. But anyway, we are not doctors. We'll just do our breath work. Leave it to
Okay,
the
okay.
doctors. Come, we'll just do our
Sure.
breath work for now. Let's do our huffing technique first. Come
Yeah.
on, everybody. Slow, deep breath in. Relax the belly. So the first few times you can do any way you like, but in the last five attempts at least, try to do the Krishna's flute maneuver. So the squeezing at the different chakras, and then if you remember, uh, one, then 1 2, then 1 2 3, then 1 2 3 4, and so on. So let's do it. Come on. So in brief, you will remember, or you will do well to remember, that there are basically just two things you need to do with this technique. One is, of course, the stop, continue, stop, continue, and the other one is the squeeze. Now, the squeeze is an internal thing which you have to find in your different parts of the focus it. If you feel that there is a congestion in that special area or a blockage in that special area, try to focus a little more over there. But always do the Krishna's flute maneuver. It's going to give you tremendous dividends. It's going to help you in many, many ways. So you must do the Krishna's flute at least 5 times with each of the techniques that you do. The huffing, the complete and Krishna's flute. Please include the Krishna's flute maneuver with the huffing. Come on, let's go. If anybody wishes to ask anything or share anything, please do so. Even as the others continue with their Swaskosh, with the huffing technique. Mamaji, I don't see you doing anything. Om Prakash Mamaji. Pranam Mamaji. आप हफिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं? जी. Jayanti ji, how's it working for you?
Good morning, Ji. It's
Ram
working
Ram.
very well.
Ji.
Very nice.
Okay.
My body, I feel very light now.
And you are breathing better than before?
Yeah. That burping also now it has
and
reduced.
You're breathing better?
Yeah.
Reduced, okay. But the breath is better. It's a lighter breath and so
far,
on.
far better. Yes. Very much.
Wonderful. Excellent. That's so happy. It makes me so happy to hear that. Far better. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
1 week has done a tremendous change in my body. I can feel it.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Please share this in the group.
Yeah.
थोड़ा share करिए जी.
मैंने परसों किया था लगता है.
अच्छा, परसों क्या था?
Saturday or Sunday.
Achha.
Anyway, I will do it again.
What about Vasanti ji? जी. बता दीजिए आधे मिनट का, 1 मिनट का. Vasanti ji? Are you there? You'll have to unmute. Hello. Voice is breaking in the middle. Sorry. Vasanti ji, can you hear me? So I think we've done about 10-15 times the huffing breath and the squeeze with the Krishna's flute. If you've done at least 5 squeezes with the Krishna's flute, we are ready to move to our complete yogic breath. Or maybe we'll just wait another 2-3 minutes. So whoever's not finished may do it. Saurabh ji, I don't see you doing anything.
No, I was doing it, Rajesh. Just
you are okay.
Yeah, just finished. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I stopped because I wanted to ask you a question.
Ji, please.
For the rounds where we are doing Krishna's flute with the huffing, is it okay to start with the first huff itself, or is it towards the later huffs?
Yes. If your body is able to handle it, if there's no discomfort, you can start with the first half. No problem at all.
Okay.
I don't say the first half usually because I want the body to be primed in a way, to be kind of ready. Because in a little more flow state, and then do the squeeze or the Krishna's flute. That is the only reason. But yes, you can do it. No problem. So some months ago, I think March of last year, March of this year, COVID, pneumonia, and so on and so forth. One thing that I observed was after, one thing I observed was after COVID, uh, the sushumna was very badly affected. There were a lot of blockages in the sushumna, and sushumna is the main channel that connects the whole body, especially the important organs and so on. Therefore, after COVID, different people get different kinds of issues connected with the body. Somebody might have something in the lungs, somebody might have something to do with the liver or uh, other parts of their anatomy and so on. Some even started talking about the brain being affected and so on. So as you do your kriyas, especially the Swaskosh Shuddhi, that cleansing starts slowly. It's sushumna back in some order. When we do the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya with the Krishna's flute squeezes, it works very, very fast on the sushumna in particular. So of course you'll get the cleansing from the breath point of view, you will breathe better and so on. But there are other spin-offs, which means it's going to help you in other areas of your life, spiritual aspects and so on. If you are into doing any work or any sadhana towards your spiritual ends, please remember, spirituality is often, I think it means respiration. So respiration or breath is the, you breathe better, it affects everything in your life. You breathe better, your energy improves. Your energy improves, you are able to do, you're able to get your mind a little more under some kind of control with your breath work and so on. Yeah. So even for spirituality, breath plays a very central role. Shall we all move to the complete yogic breath? Slow deep breath in, you remember, in the complete yogic breath, particularly here, you allow the breath to go to the lowest portion, which means your pelvic area, etc. Fill up lower belly, upper chest, shoulders, fill up the whole thing. Some of you who are able to channel some of that breath from the Muladhara area up the spine, please do that. That is part of what I call the Hanuman master breath. Hanuman master breath, but not in detail. Major focus here is the cleansing of the lungs and nadis. So that's why I speak more of the other techniques. But those who have done some breath work with me and are familiar with the Hanuman master breath and how to channel that breath up the spine, even in the in breath, may continue doing that. Om Prakash Amaji, I think that was more specifically for you because I don't see anybody else who's done this breath work earlier except you. So I hope you get a little more clarity as far as the Hanuman master breath is concerned. The others may please start. Fill up the lowest part, higher, 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 all the way up. If you channel some breath up the spine, great. If you don't, hold that full breath. You can wait a moment or 2 moments. You may, choice is yours. And then as you breathe out, breathe from the lowest portion, lowest place of your, wherever you feel the breath. If you feel it at the Muladhara, allow that breath to release. Important, you tell, your mind tells your body the breath is moving up the spine. That is enough. Please do it. And as you go deeper, first breath, first exhale, maybe second or third exhale, you can start doing the squeezes. So do the squeezes as you like initially, but after a few, you must do the Krishna's flute maneuver. Is that clear? The Krishna's flute Do you remember how to do the Krishna's flute, the Muladhara? Next squeeze at the Swadhisthana, then at the Manipura. So higher, starting at the lowest, higher, Manipura, then Anahata, and then Vishuddhi. And then if you want to take it higher, that's okay. That's the first once or twice. The second time you do it, what you do is first you squeeze the Muladhara. Your second squeeze can be Muladhara and the Swadhisthana. Your third squeeze can be Muladhara, Swadhisthana, and the Manipura. Similarly, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anhat, and then Vishuddhi. All of them together. So that is the basic technique as far as the Krishna's flute is concerned. Please do it and observe how your breath is, because it cleanses your Sushumna very, very, very well. And then, of course, the chakras as well. Let's start. Let's do it. Slow, deep breath in. Saurabhji, some confusion? You look a little thoughtful.
I'm sorry, Rajesh. For me, the voice was breaking a little bit, so I couldn't hear you properly.
Saurabh,
I couldn't hear you properly, Rajesh. Hello.
You'll have to unmute. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm unmuted, but
so
I couldn't hear you.
Okay, I know it says the internet connection is a little unstable today, so maybe that is why. I'll explain that again. If you understand, please indicate that you've got it. So I was saying about the Krishna's flute maneuver. When you do the Krishna's, you first fill up the hole all the way from down, all the way up, fill it up. Those who can channel a little breath up the spine may do that. But when you do the Krishna's flute maneuver, first you squeeze at the Muladhara. Second, you squeeze at the Swadhisthana. And then higher, similarly. The first time you do this, the second time, then go to Muladhara and Swadhisthana together. Then Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura all together. And then including Anahat all together. And then Vishuddhi all together. And then if you are able to do Agya and Sahasra, you can try that also. It may be a little difficult because people may not get that sense here, but those who can may try it. Yeah, that's basically it. Clear?
Yeah, so I do have one quick question, Rajesh, on this.
Ji.
During the huffing,
yes,
squeezing is happening as part of the exhale. During this yogic breathing, are we squeezing as part of the inhale or are we squeezing as part of the exhale?
No. Only exhale. Like I said, let your first exhale be a normal exhale so that you empty your lungs, etc., as much air as you can. Later, with the second, third squeeze, you can second, third exhale, you can start the squeezes, and of course the Krishna's flute as well. Yeah. So please go on. Please go on. Basanti ji, are you there? Yes, Saurabh Agarwal ji. How's it going for you? Is it clear? I think you were asking in the group. Saurabh Agarwal ji. Saurabh Agarwal ji.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear
Clear.
me?
Clear.
हाँ, ठीक है. It's like कोई चीज को, like when we wash the clothes and we start wringing the clothes, है ना, एकदम सब निकालते हैं. So this is working like that. It's almost like as if it's wringing the system. जो भी अंदर में बना हुआ है toxins, phlegm वगैरह squeeze करके जैसे निकाल रहा है. At least that's the sense I'm getting. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time, so I can play with that pressure. Not everybody can, because you're not used to it yet. मंजू जी, आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं? Okay, good. Deepak Bhatnagar ji, how's it going for you?
थोड़ा अनुलोम विलोम करने लगा इसके बीच में।
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है कृष्ण।
उसके साथ वो आपका ब्रीदिंग,
हाँ, वो स्क्वीजिंग कर रहे हैं, कृष्णा फ्लूट कर रहे हैं।
अब वो जैसा मैंने पहले भी बोला, ये अब बाकी लोग का मालूम है, हमको तो इमेजिनेशन से करना हो, क्योंकि वो
अच्छा, जैसे भी
कहाँ वो है मूलाधार, कहाँ सुषुम्ना,
ना,
उतना
वो ठीक है
नहीं है, बट ठीक है, इमेजिनिंग आई अंडरस्टैंड।
जी। And you are able to do 3-4 exhales, obviously, so that's a good thing.
इतना होता नहीं, एक एक्सेल के बाद बहुत कम रह जाती है ब्रेथ, फिर भी कोशिश करता रहता हूँ, बट होती नहीं है, या तो हमारी लंग्स छोटी हैं, तो एक बार जब हम एक्सेल करने के बाद दोबारा होता नहीं, बहुत कम होता है। आपने कहा वैसे हम कोशिश बहुत कर रहे हैं, हो नहीं रहा है, कोई बात नहीं, हमारा लंग्स थोड़ा वो है, वो हो गया, लंग वॉल्यूम कम हो गया है।
Sneha ji, expelling a lot?
Yeah, through the nose more. And I
but
get,
also through
I'm
the
still
mouth, I
getting
can
the
see a
burps.
little bit now.
Sorry?
Okay. And you are doing the Krishna's flute. You are doing the Krishna's flute maneuver.
Yeah, I'm doing that only.
Okay. ठीक है. Saurabh ji, you're watching very intently. इतना जोर आप स्क्वीज मत करिएगा. Saurabh
No,
Srivastava ji.
Rajesh ji, this is I'm really having very good experience, so I'm
Okay.
very
Oh, that's
it's
wonderful.
very intense, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you.
That's wonderful, Anji.
I'm absolutely enjoying it at this time. So
मैं तो बार-बार आप सबको बोलता हूँ थोड़ा बना के भेजिए, टेस्टिमोनियल लिखिए,
absolutely.
वीडियो बनाइए, become an inspiration to a few more people. People try this a little more. So
Yes.
I hope you will make the testimonial. Aji, आप शर्माने वालों में तो नहीं लगते हैं, सौरभ जी.
No, I'll make a video.
No, because some जी नहीं, कुछ लोग होते हैं ना, वो शर्माते हैं, उनको थोड़ी झेप होती है, या they're just not very comfortable. And then
That's not.
you can't ask them, but some are okay. They're happy to be.
I will absolutely do it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Okay, so shall we go to the Anulom Vilom now? I'll spend a little more time explaining this Krishna's flute with the Anulom Vilom. If you remember, yesterday we did, the basic technique was you put your index and middle finger at the base of your thumb. You use your thumb to block the right, and you use your ring finger supported by the little finger on the left of the Ida. And this is how you move very comfortably. I'm doing an exaggeration. You start first by blocking the right, exhaling through the left. Slow exhale. When you think the full exhale has happened, you can stop and then continue with the exhale. You can stop, continue some more, and then inhale with the left. Full inhale, then block the left, exhale with the right. When you think the full exhale is gone, you can stop, continue without inhaling. Stop, continue again. And then inhale with the right. Full inhale, block the right, exhale with the left. So 2 points to remember here. You start with an exhale from the left, number one. Number two, inhalation is always after the exhalation from the same nostril. Simple. If you've exhaled from the left, you will inhale from the left. If you've exhaled from the right, you will inhale from the right. So inhalation follows exhalation. Exhalation starts first with the left. Simple. That is as far as the basic Anulom Vilom is concerned. When you do the exhale, like in the other kriyas, you do the exhale, stop, relax your belly, continue with the exhale. Simple. That is as far as the basic Swaskosh Kriya is involved. Then comes the Krishna's flute maneuver of the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya. In the Krishna's flute maneuver, you may start by first squeezing, gentle squeeze at the Muladhar, and then a gentle squeeze at the Swadhisthana. Gentle squeeze at the Manipura, then Anahata, and then Vishuddhi. If you like, you can go higher. Second time you attempt, you squeeze the Muladhar and first the Muladhar, then the Muladhar Swadhisthana, then the Muladhar Swadhisthana Manipura, then the Swadhisthana, Muladhar Swadhisthana Manipura Anahata, and so on. So just keep adding, like 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that way, basically. That's the basic thing as far as the Krishna's flute is concerned. Once you've done it all, 5, 6, 7 chakras, you can also sometimes squeeze all of them together, as if just squeezing all of them together, ringing. जैसे होता है ना कपड़े को जब धोने के बाद में we wring the kapda to squeeze whatever we can out of it. So we can do something like that. You squeeze at all the chakras. And then, of course, as you breathe in, if you can breathe up the spine, you will notice a very light breath or a very easier breath compared to what it was earlier. Try that you do it. Let's go for it. Come on. Block the right, exhale with the left. All gone. Stop. Continue. All gone. Stop. Continue some more. Then inhale with the left. Block the left, exhale with the right. All gone. Stop. Continue. Stop. Continue. Squeeze. Krishna's flute. Inhale with the right. Block the right, exhale with the left. All gone, stop. Continue. And squeeze Krishna's flute. It's like a super dry cleaning inside. Just to see what's happening. Let me check my oxygen saturation. Very high yet, 98. But the heart rate is 70s, 74, 75. 99. Not bad. After some time, it'll be a little better. Yeah, please continue. I'm sorry, we lost the connection for a while. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, if anybody wishes to share anything, ask anything, please go ahead. Others may continue with whatever they have been doing so far. build up your system so that you can add a little more squeeze, each subsequent day. Because the better you are able to squeeze, the better you'll be able to cleanse. And the better you cleanse, the better you'll breathe. And the better you breathe, the better everything will be in your body, in your mind, and so on.
Hello, Rajesh.
Haji.
Today I'm not able to do it much better because I feel the exhalation, few of the exhale, the last few exhale, for that I have to open my mouth, then only the whole air is out. I feel like to do that at the end of the exhale.
No, I'll tell you what. Nehaji, try not to open your mouth, because then you will not be able to open the channel. ये जो ऊपर का sinus वगैरह का जो है वो खुलेगा नहीं ठीक से. So be gentle, don't force it too much. आराम से keep your body relaxed and थोड़ा थोड़ा करिए, हो जाएगा. See, try and share. Please share. एक बार करिए. Right. Does anybody have anything to say or ask? Any observation?
So Rajeshji,
Haji.
as an ongoing practice, so today is now Tuesday, right, for you? So 3 more days to go for this class, right? So are there more techniques that you will be teaching, or there are more techniques?
No, the basic techniques as far as the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya, I've shared them all.
Okay.
And I've shared them all in fair detail. The only thing we need to do now is maybe practice a little more. If there is any clarification or clarity that is required, that. And, once everyone is able to do this, I might share a little about, for example, the Hanuman Master Breath, if everybody is interested and so on. But basic, the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya.
This is awesome. I wanted to know, the reason I asked if there are more techniques is because now that we have learned, like actually for next 3 days, if I wanted to start preparing for the ongoing practice, right? Would you be able to talk about that maybe tomorrow? Not today, but like how much time should we allocate? Let's say how many days in a week we should do it? Should we do all 3, like the huffing and then yogic breathing and then Anulom Vilom, or if we have less time, can we jump on those? Like I found the full yogic breathing to be the most effective for myself.
Okay.
So is it okay if I just
the complete yogic breath, right? The second one. Okay. Yeah.
I found
so
that
we can.
So maybe we can talk more tomorrow, maybe, and
yes. I think that's a good suggestion. And if everyone is familiar with the rest of the techniques, we can do that. Yeah. So that you know how to schedule your practices or how much time to give. Yes. Perfect. I think that's a good suggestion. We'll do it tomorrow. So now we can just relax a little, take a slow deep breath, and do our 3 ohms before we sign out for the day. Is that okay? Slow deep breath in. And when you do it, try to get a sense of your vibrations. Try to feel the vibrations and notice them. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't think anybody has any questions or anything to say, so we can sign out. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you.